Okay. Getting this set up. Let's see if I can hear any sound. Testing. Give me a bunny clip here. Oh, okay. Is it on? Yay! Okay, I did it right. Sorry, guys. This is my first time to do this, and I was up so late last night trying to figure out how it all worked because I've never done this before, and this is really fun. So, yay! Can you please tell me in the chat, can you hear my voice? Can you hear what I'm saying? Here. Can you all hear me okay? Okay, good. All right, well then let's get started. So welcome guys. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm going to be doing some signings, but also answering questions. So if you have anything you want to know about Nia, Trudy, the game, anything else, just put it in the chat and I will do my best to answer that. So I'm going to start here. I'm so excited about these prints. They turned out so beautifully. We've got a holographic poster. Ooh. Okay, so these are my holographic posters. They're big. They're so nice and big and they're just beautiful. Let me get this where I can see what I'm doing here. So I've got this big poster here. I've got one of these hanging on my recording booth. And this one is going to be for Tim. So Tim, you are first up today. Let me get my pen ready here. Let me see if I can angle this so you can see what I'm doing here. Excuse the mess around my house. All right, here we go, Tim. All right, I'm going to sign this for you from me and from Nia. So this is going to be, let me make sure that you can see, yep, you can see here. Maybe to Tim, and this is going to be love. Nia. I imagine she'd write her name something like that. And from me. Ginger soup. I'm going to put a little heart here for Tim. All right. Let's get that back up where you can see it really good. All right, so here we go. This one is for you, Tim. I'll wait till the camera focuses a bit. From Nia and Ginger Sue. And I love the sparkle in this. I think you're really going to like it. Yay! Thank you for your support, Tim. I'm so glad you like Nia and had fun with her in the game. Recording for her was just so amazing. I loved it. All right. So that one is for Tim. Let's see. Who is next? Yeah, it does have a long delay in the chat. I'm sorry about that. Because it's my first time setting it up, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I think there's a bit of a delay. So I do apologize for that. If I don't answer your question right away, I might have answered it and it'll just show up in about 15 seconds. So I apologize for that. All right, here we go. Okay, Tyler Hunter. I've got a beautiful holographic print for you here. I marked it as an 8 by 10, but once they came in, I realized it's just a little bit bigger, but they are so pretty. It's hard to see the sparkle without the light shining right on it. I don't know if I have the good lighting right here, but this is going to be your Nia print here. What if I can make it, you can kind of see the sparkle. It's so pretty when you see it for real life, like Bluey would say. Any other Bluey fans? We watch a lot of it in my house. Lots of Bluey. Alrighty. Here we go. So this is for you, Tyler. To Tyler Hunter. Tyler. Hunter. Luke. Let's make that heart. Yay! Thank you so much for your support, Tyler. I'm so glad that you have enjoyed the game, that you've had fun getting to know Nia in town. And there we go. This one is going to be coming to you, Tyler. I hope you enjoy it. Get to maybe hang it up somewhere by your gaming area so that when you're playing the game, you have this beautiful picture. I had this artwork commissioned by an artist named Misumi Yui, and she does such a great job. I think if ever I have any more characters like this, I'm definitely going to commission from her again because it is so, she did a great job on it. I love it so much. So that one is for you, Tyler. Here we go. Let's see who we've got. Oh, good. I'm glad you love the whole personality of Nia. She's really funny. She's so cute. Even when I first auditioned for her, we had no idea what the characters looked like. I had no artwork. Didn't even know what the game was. Everything was in code, and it just said, you know, a best friend character. And the audition lines were something along the line of like, hey bestie, you wanna go out shopping? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. And I thought, okay, best friend character, that's gonna be really fun. And then to see her come in and tease the builder and have that flirty romantic relationship as an option is really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And I do apologize for the delay, guys. That's my fault. I didn't set it up with a low latency. I set it up with normal latency, and I don't know how to fix that. So I apologize. Okay. So next we have Summer. Okay, we have a holographic poster for Summer. I've got one right here for you. Here you go, Summer. This one's going to be for you. It's too bad my lighting in this room is so terrible because the sparkle on it is really so pretty. Okay, so this one is for Summer. I'm going to get the camera down here. Okay. Okay, to Summer. Ginger soup. Another little heart there for you. Alright, so this one is for you, Summer. I'm going to point that back up here. I love how big these are. Like, the artwork is just so detailed and so pretty. I think the poster size is a really good one to really showcase all the details. I love her little bunny purse. When I first saw her character, that's immediately what my eye went to. I was like, ah, she's got a bunny purse, it's so cute. And of course she's got, you know, the outfit everyone says. It's like the Japanese sailor outfit, like the little Japanese high school girl, which is kind of why I felt like this anime art style would really suit her. She looks like she could come straight from an anime, right? So cute. This one is for you, Summer. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. And I hope that this poster will remind you of your favorite times playing the game. So I'm going to put that one right over here. Alrighty. Yeah, Nia and the Builder do call each other besties. I think that's so cute. I love the relationship they have. Even though you don't really get to see their relationship in Highwind, you kind of come right into it of her having all this background knowledge of your relationship together and then suddenly showing up like, hey, remember when we did this as kids? And you're like, no, but I believe you. She is really cute. All right, and the next one I have is for Builder Sean. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's right. I have a note here. Thank you for lending your voice and bringing life to some of your favorite characters. And conserve water. That's right. Being Mayor Trudy was really a wonderful experience for me. She's so unsure of herself, but having everyone believe in her really helps her to step up and get what she wants for her town. So I really enjoy getting to be both. And later on, you do get to see a little bit of interaction between Trudy and Nia. And they're actually very similar. And I love that they both have this passion for bringing plant life back to Sandrock. And there's at one point, I don't think this is too much of a spoiler, there's at one point where Mayor Trudy and Nia are talking about some plan to greenify Sandrock, and Mayor Trudy says something like, oh, great minds think alike. And I just laugh because I'm both of them. So it's the same mind, really. I'm so sorry about the delay. So are y'all seeing the camera move and then hearing the sound much later on? Is that what's going on? Oh, I'm so glad that you liked the letters from Nia. When you would go to your mailbox and get a letter from Nia. Actually, I came up with this idea, and I did it for all of the cast, to make postcards for each of the characters. So the localization company we worked with, I'm terrible at pronouncing its name, I think it's Gemmeister. In celebration of the release of the game, they gave us these kind of exclusive graphics of our characters. And I decided to take that and turn them into postcards. So I also do graphic design on the side. And so, especially for Nia, since she, is always writing letters to the Builder. So I have these cute little postcards here, where it's got the back, my time at Sandrock, and it looks like the letters that you get from Nia in the mail. And so I made some of these for all the characters, and I added some little elements that really symbolize them. So I've got her bunny and her star. And I have some for Mayor Trudy too, I just forgot to print them. But I do have, a lot of us have these little cards that we can then sign our name on. So if you want just a little, like a little signature, so that you can have just a small autograph on a card if you don't have room for, a print or a poster. And these are a really lower price too. So I thought that would be a fun way, especially, if we start going to conventions or anything like that, which we would love to do. If you want Sandrock at your convention, just tell the people hosting a convention that that's who you'd like to see, and maybe we can come and be there. So we have these cute little postcards here that we can do for small autographs. And yeah. And I do like that. Cheshire said that Nia's so cute when she asks you for a teeny weeny little, really tiny little favor. I do love that too. When she's, really trying to, bat the eyelashes at the Builder to please do something for me. It's not a big one, it's just a little bitty tiny favor. Oh, that was fun. So the text chat is delayed, but the video looks good. Okay, thank you, Tick. I didn't know if you were seeing, me talking and then words way later, like a really, really bad dub or something, because that would drive me crazy. Alrighty, so I am on Builder Sean. Here we go. A holographic Nia poster. Awesome. Okay, Builder Sean, this one here is going to be for you. And luckily, I actually had printed only a couple of the holographic ones because I didn't know if they were going to sell or not, or if people would be interested in it. And luckily, I had printed off just the right amount that sold. So this one is going to be for you, Builder Sean. So I'm going to move this down here. Okay. I love that we're addressing it to the builder, because the builder is her best friend, you know? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right too. If not, I do apologize. There we go. All right. I love seeing the creativity everyone has with creating their builders. Like, their builders have their own personalities, and I've even seen, you know, people come up with all this backstory and lore for their builder, and then, you know, even have artwork of their builders. I'm so impressed with all of it. I just think it's amazing that, you know, you create like this character, like you become an actor in this story, and you get to kind of live in that world as your builder and interact with everyone. And I love the thought that people put into it. And I'm such a sucker for fan artwork. Like, I love it, because I'm not an artist. I can't draw outside of stick figures. And so seeing what people come up with, and the way that they show the characters interacting with each other, is they know the characters so well, and I just love seeing it. Especially, there's a few that make comic strips, and I read every one of them. I love them. If you're in the Discord, the Pathia Discord, you'll probably see me there all the time, putting little heart knots next to all the artwork and, you know, commenting on stuff, because I just love it. All right, so this one is for you, Builder Sean. Hopefully you can put that by your gaming area. Maybe make it part of your workshop. So I'm going to put that one over here. Okay. And thank you. I'm glad you love Nia's character, Blaze. She is so much fun. I felt like she's a lot like me in many ways, kind of this playfulness. So I feel like I can just let out my inner playful, teasing self whenever I get to do her stuff, so that's really fun. Thank you, Bob Ross. I love your name. I bet you're a good artist. Yeah, she's supposed to kind of come across like you feel like you're already close to her. It just feels like you know this person because, you know, they talk to you like you've been friends forever. And I'm so glad that that came across and that you felt that way too. So, yes. All right, so next we have, now hopefully I pronounced this correctly, Zenosuke. Did I say that right? And I got your message and I loved it, and I tried to reply and it kept glitching and it wouldn't let me send my reply. But I want to say thank you so much for the video message you sent me. I absolutely loved it, and the cute little dinosaur with glasses, that was adorable. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you enjoyed the game and that you had fun playing and that you got to know these characters and spend time with them, I love that. I just think it's amazing. Thank you so much. And I've got for you a beautiful poster here. And so this one is going to be for you. And I hope that this will make a great addition to your gaming space, and that you'll be able to look at it and, I don't know, have happy memories. All right, so this one here is for you. There we go. Okay. Where did my pen go? There we go. To, make sure I spell this correctly. It sounds like a Japanese name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I lived in Japan for a year, actually, and I speak a little bit of Japanese. I'm very rusty, but I do speak a little bit of it, and it just reminds me of very, very happy memories living in Japan and studying the language. And here we go. Here we go. This one is for you. Thank you so much for your support and for loving this game and for loving Nia and for being here. So this one is gonna go to you. I love it. I love that the artist put so much detail in the background too. I asked her, I kind of explained the basic premise of the game to her, and I said, you know, they're in a desert town, but they're working really hard to bring plant life back. And one of Nia's special things is flowers. And so I asked her to make the background look like a desert that has just started to bloom with flowers. At the time when I commissioned the artwork, her Act 3 hadn't come out yet. And so I didn't know what Nia's special flower was going to look like. I'm not going to give too many spoilers if you haven't gotten there yet, but she does have a special flower that becomes part of her romance story. So, and I didn't know what that was going to look like. And so I'm glad that the artist picked these kind of pinkish looking ones because I think it looks kind of similar. But anyways, I love the little flower petals and everything. I think they really captured her personality there. But anyways, this one is for you, Sanosuke. Yay! Don't worry about being camera shy. That is okay. I thought the little dinosaur was adorable. I loved that. I thought that was so clever. All right. So I also have my friend. Oh, I'm so excited. So one of my friends, who is also a voice actor, has also gotten a poster. And I'm excited to see her here. I'm not sure if she's in the chat right now. I don't think she is. But she is overseas. So she might not have been able to make it. But we are in several things together. And I think, David, I think I see you here somewhere in this chat. And you would recognize her because she does a lot of the Lab 316 stuff. So I've done lots of, I don't know why this is so fuzzy. There we go. Of online manga dubs with Lab 316. If you're familiar with like Canon's rom-com, Uta's rom-com, Attack on Mika, bunches of those. I've been in bunches of those. And one of my friends is in those a lot. And I always pronounce her name wrong. So I do apologize if I get it wrong. I think it's Kara. But it's spelled like Ciara. And in my head, I always go, oh, Ciara. But it's probably pronounced Kara. But this is going to be for her. We were also in another series together. I don't know if you've ever heard of a TikTok series called Doro Bear. It's a little green bear who is like a cactus bear paw plant. And he has a little series on TikTok where he just does all these cute things like encouraging people. And he has a little white girlfriend named Komi, and I play that character in the series. And so Kara has also been in that series with me, and she has the cutest, like high-pitched little sweet voice, and so she is just the perfect fit for all these adorable little characters that come into the show. Like one time she was like a little piece of dandelion fluff carrying a wishing star, and she was just adorable. So this one is for her, a Japanese demo. 難しいね。じゃあ、実は10年ぐらい前で日本で住んでいました。 でも it's been so long, I'm so rusty. 話せるよりわかります。So I can listen and understand a lot. But then, you know, speaking becomes so much harder because then I'm like thinking of my grammar and, you know, my words and all that kind of thing. Oh, good. Yeah, some of you know about these channels. Yeah, so a lot of the manga channels, I've did them for about a year. And so you'll probably hear me in a bunch of those. If you go to the YouTube channel that we're on right now, I have some of the videos that I've been in linked there. So if you want to see any of those, yes, I've been in those as well. Okay, so this is for my friend. There we go. Okay, here we go. To my lovely friend. Leave her a little note here. There we go. Sign here. Alright, and that is going to be for my friend there. So if you're familiar with the Lab 316 channels, what are some of the other ones? Sekai no Fushigi is another one. She's in a bunch of those. So you'll probably hear her voice all over the place. Okay, next we have, now hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. It looks like Kieran, but I'm terrible with pronouncing names, so please forgive me if I get it wrong. Kieran, perhaps? But thank you so much. Ooh, and you got, okay, a holographic print. Let me grab one of those for you. Okay, so we have your holographic print here. I need like a light to shine on it somehow so you can see this. Alrighty, so let's get that here. Okay. So I'm gonna get this ready here for Kieran. I hope you're joining us today. What did y'all think about the live stream? It felt super short to me. It felt like we just got there and then Rob was saying 5 minutes. I was like, oh no, we barely got to say anything. Felt like we didn't even get to talk. There's so many more questions and topics I would have loved to discuss. To Kieran, love. Can you see? Thank you all so much for coming out today. I mean, this really means a lot to me. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I'm sure many of you, you know that when you're pursuing something and you're trying so hard to grow in your career, especially in something that's as competitive as voice acting, it's just sometimes it's really hard to believe in yourself, and it's really hard to think, you know, there's so many other people who could do it better than me. Why even try? Or, you know, thinking I'll never get there. Or you see your peers and your colleagues, you know, succeeding. I've got a lot of friends that do Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and are getting into the big stuff. You know, I've lots of friends in anime, and sometimes, you know, you go out for coffee and you think, man, they're doing so much better in their career. Like, will I ever get there? But, you know, more than anything, I'm just happy for them because they're so talented and they deserve it. And most of the time it's just inspiring to think it's amazing that you got that far, and they got that far from their hard work. And then, of course, I think any creative, we always have that kind of thing in the back of our mind where we're like, yeah, but will I ever get there? So to actually be here with you guys today, to have people who think that I've done a good job in something is so encouraging. And to think people care about my autograph? Like, what world am I living in? This is bizarre to me. Like, you know, I'm nobody. But the fact that you're here supporting me today just speaks so much volumes to my heart. I mean, I'm going to treasure this forever. I really appreciate your support and for loving Nia. And so it means a lot to me today. Thank you so much. So this one, Kieran, is for you. Let's get a little bit of that sparkle there. I hope that you enjoy this one and that you can put it up by your gaming area and have fun in Sandrock and come take Nia out sometime. There we go. I love that Nia kind of pesters the builder at some point, like, when are you going to take me out? I'm always available. All right, TJ. All right, TJ, we're going to get another holographic print here for you. Are you in the chat today, TJ? I hope you are. Got this one here for you. A little holographic print. All right. Yeah, it did feel like it was really short, the stream that we had with everyone. Discord, not Discord, Pathia hosted one through Discord when the game launched, and they had a couple of us on, and when they invited me on, they said, oh, it's going to be really short, like 30 minutes or something, and gosh, I guess we were there for like 2 or 3 hours, because we just had a lot to say. New voice actors kept hopping in, there were so many questions from the audience, and I feel like we could definitely have gone longer in that stream. Which is why I'm trying to organize right now, after these Streamily events, the voice actors, we just have so much fun meeting you guys and getting together to do this and just talking shop, you know, about the game. So we're going to try to put together more streams, not through Streamily, kind of through just our own channels, kind of like this. But I'm going to try to find a way to get more of the actors together so we can do this again. And we are going to try to, and several people have prints that maybe they weren't quite ready on time, or they have prints that didn't really sell. Maybe they want to show those, things like that. So more opportunities in the future to chat, to see more things that we have. And we're all really hoping that someday we'll be able to book some more roles and different things and be able to start doing conventions so we can meet you in person, which would be nice. Okay, so this one is for TJ, right? Yes, TJ, this one is for you. This one is going to be for you, TJ. So I'm going to sign that one down here. Okay. Okay. And I'll sign here. I have to pause and think about it every time, because every time I want to write Nia and not my own name. Every time I'm like, love Nia. I'm like, wait, no, I'm supposed to write my name. It's my name, right? Alrighty, so this one here is for you, TJ. I'm so glad that you're supporting me and that you're here, hopefully. Yay, so this one here is for you. Thank you so much for being here today, for purchasing this print. I think they're going to look so nice in your gaming space or wherever you want to put it. They're just beautiful. I'm blown away by the artwork. I'm definitely going to commission this artist again if I get to do any more roles in the future. Fingers crossed, right? All right. Okay. And I'm gonna see next is Exene. Exene. All right, a holographic print for you as well. Got this beautiful holographic print here for you, Exene. Thank you so much for putting the pronunciation of your name, because names are something I struggle with, and so I always appreciate any help I can get in that arena. So this one is going to be here for you. So I'll put this down here, and then this is my last one that I'm going to sign. I might sign a few more that aren't going to be for anyone, but are going to be extra ones that are going to be available in the shop, so that I can just have that as an option. Now that the stream is over, all of these signed on live stream options are going to disappear, but the same products are going to go back on available, but they're going to be called signed with video. So instead of being part of a live stream, it'll be something that I will sign like this, but I'll just record a short video and say, you know, here I am, this is for you, and then send it to you. Or you can do one that's signed off camera. So if you don't want the video to go with it, you just want the signed print, that's going to be an option too. So this one we're going to sign here for Exene. There we go. All right. And this one is going to be for you. Okay. Sign my own name, sign my own name. There we go. And that is going to be for you, Exene. I'm going to angle this back up here. There we go. This one is for you, Exene. Thank you so much for your support, for loving Sandrock, for loving Nia. And I hope that having this in your gaming space or wherever you choose to put it will just bring a smile to your face and make you think of all your fun times with your best friend, Nia, my builder. I'm going to put this one over here. I'm going to catch up here in the chat. Thank you so much, Tick. I tried my best, and with Trudy and Nia are both something I feel very proud of, because I do feel like I did a good job, and I did my best, and I feel like I got into the moment and had fun with the characters and just enjoyed being in their shoes for a little while, and I'm hoping that came across. And thank you, Blaze, so much for the encouragement. Thank you so much. It's so nice to, I don't know, be with people who are so encouraging and supportive. I think we're always our own worst critic, and we always tell ourselves, you know, we put that doubt in our mind. But, and I have a lot of people who, you know, are new to voice acting or want to know how to get started, and it's very intimidating. But I think one of the biggest things I tell them is just keep learning. Keep learning. Don't ever feel like you've arrived. I've got it now. You know, I'm set. Even my coaches still take classes and still learn. And they're still studying. And everyone I know who's successful does. They never really stop learning. And so that's kind of what I always tell myself is keep taking classes, keep learning, and, you know, be better next year than you were last year. Yeah, yeah, everyone in Block A was proposing to Nia. I didn't know that, so that was really funny to me to hear, you know, who my castmates would choose, and to hear a lot of them pick Nia made me really happy, because I was like, yay, thanks guys. Yes, yay, welcome. Yes, Exene, did I say it right? Welcome. So maybe, I don't know if this was meant to be a surprise for you or not. She said, that's me. If it was, then surprise. Yay. Oh, thank you, Tyler. You love Trudy more than Nia. I love Trudy too. She would always have, her sessions were very line heavy. She had a lot to say because she was really moving the plot of the game. Whenever they would have a town meeting, she would basically kind of do a recap of where you are in the plot and the story and the things that need to be done and gathering people together. One of my favorites for Trudy was, and one of the streamers I follow labeled it as Trudy's Town Roast, where Musa is coming to town. And Trudy gets everyone together and she's basically telling them, like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, you know. What was it? It was like, Katori, no sales pitches, and Cooper, no rants. And Cooper's like, oh, that's the best part. And she just kind of goes through and roasts everybody and like telling Grace, you know, Grace, maybe we should let Owen handle the cooking. You know, things like that. That made me laugh a lot. Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of love for Trudy recently, which has just really warmed my heart. Because, you know, she loves her town so much. And she's not romanceable, you know, she's middle-aged mom kind of thing. And so I didn't know if people would be really drawn to her or not. And I think at first she's very timid. And so players are kind of like, is she going to be able to lead this town? But I feel like she really does kind of step up and really become what she needs to become for her town to take care of them. And I love watching her character develop. One of the hardest scenes for her, and how do I do this without giving too many spoilers? There's kind of a big emotional moment at basically the last thing you see before the launch. So before the launch, the last thing that you see in the game was a very big commission. And once that very big commission is done, then Trudy has this moment with the builder where there's kind of this montage of scenes, and they just kind of go through this emotional remembering of everything they've been through to get there. And I must have done 15, 16 takes of that scene. And it was dubbing, and so they had the video playing, and I would try to deliver the lines to match, you know, which scene that we were on. And we knew that that scene was going to be so important because it was a real emotional pull of the heartstrings to people. And, you know, we want to get all you builders to cry, right? So we want to get you to have that emotional, like, oh, I've been, you know, invested so much time in this town and I love it. And so we did that one so many times to really get the perfect take, you know. So that one was a challenge for me, but I enjoyed it. Yes. I'm going to grab a couple of these to sign as well, just to have a couple extras on hand. So I'm going to have an extra holographic and an extra one that is a regular print that's not holographic. Just a couple of extras there in my shop. That'll be up. I thought these would make really unique gifts, you know. Like there's not many voice actors I really geek out over. Like, oh, I just love them so much, because a lot of them, the only ones that I am very familiar with are people that I kind of know. But there's one voice actor who, oh, I absolutely would buy something signed by him, because I don't know why, I'm just like, oh, I love this voice actor, and that's Bryce Papenbrook. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but I love his work. I think what he does is really good, and he's the only voice actor I think that I would, like, if I were to go and meet and shake hands with, that I would be like, hi. Yeah. Yeah, and that's true. Cheshire mentioned this part here. There is a part of the game where you meet Trudy and she asks you to make her a new desk because Matilda took hers. And that one's really fun. Yeah, aw, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, that one was fun. I think that one kind of set the tone for you to get to know, oh, Trudy might be being walked on a little bit here. Maybe Trudy doesn't really know how to speak up for herself very much. Yeah, that's a fun one. Do y'all have any other questions? I would love to answer them. If there's anything that you can think of that you'd want to ask or know about Sandrock or anything else I've been a part of. Done a lot of the online Lab 316 work, the animated mangas, and I don't know if you're familiar with Dodo Bear.
It's a really cute little series. I've got some clips of that on my YouTube as well. Oh good, you can kind of see some of the sparkle there in this holographic one. I just add a little bit of this there. I've had some people ask me before if Ginger is my real name. Yes, yes it is. That is actually my legal name.
So a lot of people, you know, it sounds a bit like a stage name. It sounds a bit like, you know, something people would come up with. Yeah, it's absolutely my name. Got a lot of gingerbread comments when I was young. And oh, so here's a funny story. So if you're familiar with Gilligan's Island, I grew up with so much Gilligan's Island comments. So I used to work at Disney, and I don't know if you're familiar with a show called Fantasmic at Disney, but I used to be cast in Fantasmic like 5 nights a week. And my track partner, someone who would do the same role as me on the days that I wasn't there, I was there 5 days, she was there 2 days, we would share kind of a space backstage where we would do our makeup and get ready and all that. Her name was Marianne. And so we were Ginger and Marianne as track 29 in Fantasmic. And so we got a picture of Gilligan and we would, you know, put it on our mirror in our dressing area and we'd pretend like we would fight over him and stuff. So that was fun. And I wish I can't see all of the comments, like the very latest comment. It's like I can only see the very top of it. So I really want to read what you have to say, but I don't know why I can't get there. Yes. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I got to be part of Devil May Cry. So that was something that was really exciting for me. Devil May Cry is the series of like demon hunters with, why am I blanking on all their names? Dante and Lady. They did a mobile game version of it called Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. And I got to play 3 characters in that one. And that was just a really amazing experience. To get to put Capcom on my resume was a big highlight for me. And it's funny because I feel like Sandrock is so different than anything else I've done, because most of those you got like maybe 2 sessions and you're done, like, you know, the game's wrapped. But Sandrock was like a 2-year process where we would come in and like a batch would come out and they'd say, okay, here's the last batch. We need about 6 hours of sessions. Most of the time I would do it faster, like 4 hours, but still it would be like, you know, long sessions and so many lines. And then you go through all the different scenarios. So if the builder says this or if the builder says that, you know, how would you respond? And those would always crack me up. There was one where, you know, Mayor Trudy is with Chi and he's doing some experiments, and then her different reactions to what he and the builder choose to do. I was laughing. It was so funny. And then, you know, sometimes the builder has an option to name things really ridiculously, and then Nia's response to that is always really fun because you can tell like they're best friends and she's just laughing her head off. Yes. Let's see. So I have finished those. I don't think I have anything else to show you today. I do have some of these. I'll go ahead and sign one of these to have one of those in my shop. So I liked these because they show both of my characters at the same time. I made this myself, actually. And so I don't draw, but I like graphic design. So I've got one of these here. Where should I sign? How about right here? For Sandrock. Here we go. So I just have some of these available in my shop too, and I'm trying to figure out right now how to set up my own shop somewhere else, maybe like Etsy or Coffee. I pronounced it Ko-fi for the longest time, but someone recently corrected me and said it's pronounced coffee. Did not know that, which makes a lot more sense why everything is branded with a cup. Now I get it. But yeah. So I'll let you all know. I'll have it up on my socials. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm very active on Twitter. I post most of my stuff there. I have so many things I want to share but can't yet with NDAs. So hopefully that will, you'll be able to see that on my Twitter. So this is my YouTube channel that we're on right now, and I post things here as well. So anyways, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you have probably a fun Friday night planned, or morning if you're overseas. And if you are overseas and stayed up super late to see this, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you. Zenosuke, Cheshire, Blaze, all of you. I'm so thankful that you're all here. Tick, who else is in here? Bob Ross. Bob Ross, I love that. David, all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Alrighty. Well, did y'all have any other questions? Oh wait, here's some more. Yeah, we did. It says, Blaze is saying, you know, the passion that the team placed into getting that perfect take. We really did. The director that I was working with, you know, we really spent so much time on that because we knew that was going to be a very emotional moment for everyone playing, because to get to that point, you would have had to pour hours and hours into this game and work so hard to get there. And they kind of wanted like a tribute to you, the builder, for all your hard work of getting to that point. So it was kind of that connecting with you as the builder and being like, wow, look at how far, you know, we've come. And yeah, and Blaze, ginger is used frequently in Japanese cooking too. I actually cook a lot of Japanese food at home, and I use ginger frequently. And my favorite cookie is gingerbread. It just is. So yeah, I think that's fun, having a name like Ginger. Thank you so much, Zenosuke. Definitely I want to share more that I do in the future. Working hard to kind of build my way up to be in things, more things that I'm passionate about. I do a lot of audiobooks right now. That's kind of what I do in between video game gigs. I was curious about it the other day, and I went to go and like count how many video game characters I've voiced, and I think I got to like 68. I was really surprised that it was that much. And a lot of them are mobile games, lots of mobile games. And then a lot of them are ones that I don't even know what they are. Like I would book it, record it, and they wouldn't tell me what the project was, and I just never found out. So they're just kind of voice babies out there somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know where they are. Alrighty. Any last questions before we head out? I know there's a delay, so I'll wait a few minutes. I don't think so. Let me type a little message here. You all are the best. Thank you, David. I think it has. The Sandrock experience has been a big part of my career. Like, I feel like this Sandrock booking was a big stepping stone in my career to have to be part of this game that has such an amazing fan base is something I've always wanted to do. And I think that's why I'm so drawn to the fan art, because to be part of something that people know and they recognize and they love, and to kind of help people enjoy the game and to make them smile, make them laugh, I love that. It's just a wonderful feeling. So yeah, the Sandrock experience has been very special to me. I'm not able to see the last thing in the chat, so I'm just gonna put this here and see if it'll bump it up. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. Well, it is about time. Thank you so much for joining. and for spending an entire hour of your time listening to me talk. But I hope you all have a wonderful night or morning for Blaze. And be sure to check my socials and follow me. I'll type it here in the chat. This is my Twitter. On Twitter, I'm at ginger_VO. That's me on Twitter. And follow me there, or follow this, what's it called that we're on right now? YouTube channel, because I do put things there. Ooh, let's hear this tongue twister. Okay. Ginger who likes gingerbread is using ginger while cooking a ginger-colored apron. Ooh, I like it. I am Ginger who likes gingerbread, and I do use ginger in cooking. I don't have a ginger-colored apron. We'll have to invest. All right, guys, you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. This video should come up in my YouTube channel, so even after we end the stream, it should be available to go back and watch it if you want to send it to a friend or anything like that. So yeah, this video and the live stream we did earlier would be available on the Streamily site as well. So if you go to Streamily's YouTube channel, if you wanted to go back and watch the stream again, or if you have a friend who couldn't make it and they want to see it, it's going to be posted there so that you can go and watch. Oh, and Group B is going right now, so I don't want to keep y'all. All right, thank you guys so much, and you'll be getting your prints very soon in the mail. Keep an eye out for it. Thank you all so much. Good night.